The sausage roll, an absolute staple for any party, an essential, like pass the parcel, musical chairs, or putting your keys into a bowl at the start of the evening.
Welcome to WatchMojoUK. Today we're looking at our favourite Noel Fielding moments from the Great British Bake Off.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Oh no.
Number 10. Fielding Fondle. Series 8, Pudding Week.
Don't leave me hanging.
The intimidating Paul Hollywood strikes fear into the hearts of most contestants. His expectations are infamously high. However, if a contestant's baking blows him out of the water, their reward is a Hollywood handshake.
Well done.
Oh my god! 2 handshakes.
Thank you.
To some, that's just as valuable as being the star baker. In newer series, the handshakes are more common, since Hollywood says the standards are now higher. In Series 8's Pudding Week, he gave a whopping 3 handshakes out. One contestant, Liam, came close to making this 4, just missed the mark. As a consolation, Noel offered him his finest Fielding Fondle, a much better reward in the eyes of many.
Do you want a Fielding Fondle? Don't leave me hanging.
Number 9. Pasta Clock. Series 8, Italian Week.
According to the pasta clock, you are halfway through your challenge.
Fielding's always been known for his bizarre sense of creativity. The Mighty Boosh perfectly displayed this, becoming popular for its uniquely weird aesthetic and humour.
I do not believe that boy's giving me the credence I deserve. What are you looking at?
His jokes aren't as far out in Bake Off, but he still manages to slip in odd moments. During Series 8's Italian Week, he used a pasta clock to declare the challenge's halfway point.
I can assure you, this guy is usually pretty accurate.
The absurdity of crafting the clock, only to use it as a 10-second throwaway gag, shows how fantastic Fielding is at subtly surreal comedy. Thankfully, it wasn't as unhinged as his later Mr. Spoon gags, which caused at least 37 Ofcom complaints.
Good time to introduce you to Mr. Spoon.
Hello, Mr. Spoon. Go on, ask Mr. Spoon.
Spoon, do you think Peter's done enough to win?
Said yes.
Number 8. Eating a Marigold. Series 8, Cake Week.
I always have a slight problem with things you're not going to eat. Nobody's going to eat a marigold.
Flowers are a beautiful cake decoration, but they can be a bit risky. They must be edible flowers, since many can be toxic or grown with pesticides, potentially poisoning cakes. Many bakers opt to use artificial flowers, but one baker decided to use real marigolds. Naturally, Prue was critical, saying no one would eat that. Well, that didn't include Fielding, who promptly chowed down on the marigold, supposedly his favourite bit.
It's my favourite bit.
Oh, God. Go on. Oh, perhaps he's not.
Is that all right? Tasted like a clown's nose.
It checks out with his track record. He once said on Nevermind the Buzzcocks, he can't stand both food and time.
2 things I can't stand are food and time.
Time as in the...
Yeah, the concept of time. I've blown
What do
Rod's
you mean,
mind.
Number 7. The Vet and Goth Show. Series 10, The Roaring Twenties.
Rabbits are not my thing. Give me an angry stallion or a snake any day.
Or a crab with herpes. Yeah, herpes. There's your outline. See you later.
Rosie Brandworth was a semi-finalist in the 2019 Bake Off. Outside of baking, she made a living as a vet, a fascinating career path. Noel was intrigued by her profession and loved chatting to her about it. This made for some hilarious banter, which was usually a bit too bold for Bake Off.
I think there are some angry stallions getting pretty riled as I put the wrong hands up their bums.
The wrong hands? How can you put the wrong hands?
Oh, is it either hand?
You've got to be an
for yours-
ambidextrous rectangular.
Once, Fielding asked what animal she struggled with the most, and the answer, rabbits, had him in stitches. Rosie's bluntness and understated humour combined hilariously with Noel's surrealism, making the bond between these two hilarious and heartwarming.
I find rabbits the most difficult.
Rabbits?
They just want to die.
They just... That shouldn't be funny, but it is.
Rosie even encouraged Fielding to acquire his dream pet, a peacock.
Dum dum dum, peacock dreams. Dum dum dum, peacock dreams.
Number 6, playing baseball. Series 15, Caramel Week.
How dare you? I'm like a delicate cat. I'm not going to destroy anything.
Noel's childlike attitude causes him to frequently wreak havoc in the tent. He'll constantly distract them, mess around at their station, and once he even blocked a contestant's oven. Many thought he took things a step too far during 2024 Caramel Week. Baker Nelly had a leftover dough ball, instantly summoning Noel's mischievous side. He chucks it to another baker, and the pair then try playing baseball with it and a rolling pin. It doesn't take a soothsayer's foresight to see this going wrong.
I see what you're getting at.
Oh, bingo!
Boom.
Boom! Barasa, bam, bam.
Fielding ends up smashing a precious glass of Nelly's, vital to her bake, a disaster as painful to watch as it is funny.
We've got time to make some more.
Yes, we do.
Right, I'll get a broom.
Number 5. He's a vampire. The Great Celebrity Bake Off for Stand Up to Cancer with Greg James, Fern Brady, Mel B and Dermot O'Leary. The Celebrity Bake Off series has had its fair share of hilarity. One particularly memorable Noel moment comes from Mel B's episode. He and the former Spice Girl had some hilarious banter together.
Oh, that looks nice. You've been drinking your own whey.
That's my oil.
Specifically over whether or not Noel was a vampire. Granted, his goth persona means he easily has the aesthetic. He revealed he was 742, which is not the age given on his Wikipedia page.
I am into kind of, a good skin regime. Because this is 48.
I'm 742. I'm a vampire.
But they are not immune to errors. The moment was classic Noel, highlighting his knack for playful and casual conversation and showcasing how effortlessly funny he can be.
So have you got boys or girls?
I've got 2 girls, 5 and 2.
You're definitely going to get it.
I'll be so old by then, I won't care.
No, you won't. You won't be old, but they'll keep you young.
Number 4. Lemon Chaos. Series 14, Botanicals Week.
Saku,
Yes.
how many keepy uppies can you do with a lemon?
As we've seen already, Noel Fielding can be quite a menace on set. On the one hand, it makes the baking less mundane. On the other side of things, his impulsiveness can be destructive.
Do you reckon I could hit one of those saucepans with this lemon?
No.
In the 2023 Botanicals Week, he approaches Saku with a couple of lemons in hand. If it was anyone else, this wouldn't be a red flag, but unfortunately, it wasn't. Noel asks Saku to see how many keepy uppies she can do with a lemon. When she fails one, Fielding decides to test his aim. He's not very good, as it turns out, and smashes a glass. Thankfully, it wasn't crucial to anyone's bake, so only the glass and Fielding's ego were harmed.
It's fine, nothing broke.
Number 3. Chocolate Noel Caterpillar. Series 14, Party Week.
Paul would love you to make a chocolate caterpillar cake.
So your caterpillar should be made of a chocolate Swiss roll sponge filled with a chocolate meringue buttercream and then coated in a silky smooth ganache.
Everyone knows a good party isn't complete without a chocolate caterpillar. It's one of Britain's most iconic cakes, with every supermarket chain having its own unique variety, from Clyde to Cuthbert. The 2023 Party Week had the contestants bake a caterpillar cake. One contestant raised the bar by making her cake a chocolate Noel. Both Prue and Paul find it hilarious, especially the cheeky tongue poking out.
Moving on to this one, legs are good, antenna is there. It's got Noel's face on the front.
With his tongue stuck out.
Yeah.
But it's not scary.
Thanks, bro. Mine or the cake?
The pair also loved its taste, cementing it as one of Bake Off's most memorable creations. Hopefully, shops will start stocking these soon, although other caterpillars may take legal action.
And it's delicious.
That's a kid's delight. I mean, that's
gorgeous.
A kid's birthday party. That's amazing.
Number 2. Using the Force. Series 13, Cake Week. Since coming to Channel 4, the Bake Off openings have gotten increasingly higher effort. Their 2023 Star Wars opener was easily their most impressive. Seeing both the judges and the hosts in costume is priceless, with Noel playing the role of Princess Leia Cake, with a pair of bagels stuck to the side of his head.
I'm knackered. Too many lemon drizzles, mate.
Naturally, Hollywood takes the role of Darth Baker, and Prue becomes Prue Backer. Finally, Matt Lucas plays Luke, ending the scene by joking that Noel looks a bit like Billie Eilish's grandmother.
Welcome to the Great British Bake Off.
No, you look like Billie Eilish's grandmother. You look about 4.
The scene has the classic Fielding surrealist atmosphere, making us wonder, is his absurd sense of humour behind the new openings?
It's a little on the dark side.
Number 1. Noel and Sandy take a boat ride. Series 8, Pastry Week.
I'm glad we had a hug before they left. It's important in life to conclude things properly.
Now for a more toned-down opener, but still iconic, the Life of Pi parody from Series 8's Pastry Week. It begins with Sandy peacefully paddling down a river. After a brief monologue, Noel is revealed in a comical tiger costume. A nearby Prue is bewildered by the scene, which turns out to be a droll pun about pies.
What are you two doing?
We're reenacting the Life of Pi.
What?
It's Pastry Week. Life of Pi.
It's understated, but iconic, and is also a throwback to his Mighty Boosh days, when he'd frequently dress up as animals. It's a perfect example of why Noel's hosting style is so brilliant, highlighting his gift for subtly absurd comedy.
I can't talk. I'm a tiger.
What was your favourite Fielding Bake Off moment? Let us know in the comments section.
Come on, Malcolm, please, for me.
Malcolm? The chicken is called Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm Eggs.
Any chance we're wasting our time here?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.